LaptopKey.com, your source for replacement keyboard keys. Notice, when trying to repair your laptop keyboard keys, searching by the laptop brand and model may not always be enough information. Many times, laptop manufacturers produce keyboards that look the same on the outside, however, have differences underneath the keys. The differences include the hinges, retainer clips, and cup color. To help you find the correct tutorial for your key, we have created a searchable database at LaptopKey.com. Simply go to LaptopKey.com, select your laptop brand, model number, and then a visual list of key types will appear. Select the video tutorial that matches your key. That's all. You're now ready to fix your keyboard.
Alright, so we're going to show you how to insert your key onto your keyboard, and we're going to do the J. So this is the J section. You can see that at the bottom here there's a single large metal hook, and at the top here there's two smaller ones on each corner. So that determines the position for the black hinges, which are these. Now make sure to look at your different keys because they can change position. Sometimes the large hooks can be at the top or to the side, and that determines the position for these pieces. So we're going to determine the position for the large hinge first, and you can see that at the bottom it has two small pins, and at the top it has two rectangular holes. Now I say top and bottom because those small pins have to go aligned wherever the large hook is. If that large hook were to be on top, then you turn this over so it can be aligned with the large hook. In this case it's at the bottom, so we leave those small pins towards the bottom. Then make sure not to put the entire piece upside down like this. You do that by feeling the top bar here. If you feel that this section here next to the rectangular holes, if you feel those are lower than the rest of the hinge that faces away from the keyboard, and if you feel that this piece has a flush to the other vertical pieces, then that faces the keyboard and it touches the keyboard. So that's the right position for this piece. Put it down for now so you can get the next piece, which is this. And this piece has two holes on the top corners as well, but it has two pins in the middle, and those pins in the middle are going to click onto the holes that are in the middle of the large piece. But then it has a bar at the very bottom. That bar is going to go underneath the large hook. It's over here, so make sure not to put this upside down as well. By feeling the bottom bar, or you could really closely look at the hinge itself also. If it has an angle to it, you can see it's kind of going downwards, so it has to lay down on this hinge, or the bottom bar I should say. The bottom bar is lower than the rest of the hinge, so that's the right position for it. If you flip it over, then the bottom bar would be higher than the rest of the hinge, so you want it to go lower. Now that's the right position for both pieces. What you want to do is put the bottom bar, well, first you put the small hinge over the large hinge like this. Then you want to put the bottom bar that's on the small piece underneath the bottom bar of the large piece, just like that. Then you hold it in place so it doesn't come back out, and you insert the left or the right pin onto the hole that's on that same side. So you basically have to stretch the large hinge away from the small hinge in order for that pin to have enough space to go in there. So let's do one side first. Let's do the right side. Once that pin is in there, you hold the corner in, so you can hold that pin in place and the bottom bar in place. Now you stretch the large piece away from the small one again in order for the pin to go in. Now both hinges are one. You just put the bottom bar of the small piece underneath the large hook. Once that's in there, you hold it in place, and you want to stretch the hinges enough for the metal hooks that are at the top to wrap around the very corners of the hinges there. So top corners are inserted and the bottom is inserted. Now you just get your keycap, you put it right in the center and push down evenly on all four corners, and that's it for the regular size key. Now the enter key has the hinges that are larger and two wires. I've already inserted the first wire. You can see that this wire is inserted through this metal loop that's over here and also over here. And once those are inserted, you just slide the wire down until it hits this metal loop here. Then you get your keycap, which is this. You flip it over, and this other wire, which is larger than the other one, goes in the two fittings that are to the very left of the keycap. So it goes there and there. Put it right in the center of those two fittings and just push down on it in order for it to click. Now you want to open up your wire like this, flip your key over that way and over again, or actually just leave it on, over on its backside, so you can see the wire, and you have to place the wire in this fitting here. There's a metal loop over and underneath the hinges, so that's where those wires have to go fitted into. Do that, and once you have both wires into those fittings, you just lay down your keycap and click it onto the hinges and the wires also. Now for the space bar, you want to put the wires right through those loops also. They're at the very left and very right of the area. Once you have those in place, all you have to do is put your keycap on top of that and click the keycap onto the hinges and the wire. Now determine the position for the wire with this piece that's already attached to the keyboard or the keycap. The entire piece goes up and the cut or discontinued part goes down. Flip it over that way, put your keycap right in the center and push down on it until it clicks. This may take you a few tries, but yeah, that's basically how you do it. So there you go.
LaptopKey.com, your source for replacement keyboard keys. Notice, when trying to repair your laptop keyboard keys, searching by the laptop brand and model may not always be enough information. Many times, laptop manufacturers produce keyboards that look the same on the outside, however, have differences underneath the keys. The differences include the hinges, retainer clips, and cup color. To help you find the correct tutorial for your key, we have created a searchable database at LaptopKey.com. Simply go to LaptopKey.com, select your laptop brand, model number, and then a visual list of key types will appear. Select the video tutorial that matches your key. That's all. You're now ready to fix your keyboard.